Yo. All right. So today is August 10th, 2025. Um. Wow. I only took two trades last week. I was very picky with my trades last week. This one here should have been a banger. This one here should have been a major banger. I'll go over these two. This one here I could have capitalized better on. This one here, I felt like I cut it short, but I had my reason to. It would could have been a $900 trade or a $700 trade, but I needed to cut it short because of what I saw that said, hey, we may be switching directions, and I need to respect that. So I just want to see how many points this was. So 11.75 points. Cool. I think I was aiming for like 30 points. So 6. So that times 30. 3 times. Yeah, something like that, right? So we'll go over these 2 days. One is the 6th, one is the 8th. Wow. All right, so I didn't take anything from here until the 6th and the 8th. So I didn't take anything. That's freaking amazing. Um, which is good. That's showing growth. So let's go over the 6th and let's go over the 8th. This is the 8th. This is the 6th. All right, and then the other days I didn't see anything. So the 6th, the trade came in at 10.29, and these are both longs, 10.29. So why was I long is the question, right? So 9:30. All right, so if we're just looking at the charts, we'll see that price came down, bounced here, went up, came back down. All right, this is all yesterday. So yesterday, boom, bounce, boom, moved up, boom, moved up an overnight session, right? And price is here, we're at settlement price. Now, if we look over at where the aggressive buying or the range charts down here, we see that we had aggressive buying here. Price respected that on Tuesday and respected that area. Then we had here very aggressive buying. You can see that these two here kind of coincides. Strong selling into it and absorption, right? Here we can't really see it because the chart's not fully developed. You can see that aggressive buying here, aggressive buying there, aggressive buying there. So this is becoming a very strong area of interest that, hey, price may respect this if it comes back to it, which it did. Right here, it respected it, and it went up. All right. So that was that. All right. So the trade came in at 10.29. This trade was 21-minute trade. It should have been a little longer. So 10.29. So here goes price doing this thing. NQ is here. NQ is here, moving up, holding this area here. VIX is down here. All right. ES is moving up. I'm looking for an area of interest. I see we have a 25 tick chart, 20 tick chart buying area, 50 tick chart buying area. So we have strong volume right here, right? This is gray box right here and right there. So this area here I'm interested in from the top of this here and down because we did kind of retest it, right? This area here, but I don't see strong buying, but we did retest this buying. But I may lower it to the bottom part here. All right. Strong selling at the top here prior to before hitting that. I felt that I was missing out because we had two strong selling here, right? I was looking for a short up here because this was also my level. But this strong selling came in pre-early, pre-market. I didn't take it. It was just way too soon. I let it ride. And and then 15 minutes later, I get my setup. So now I have my area marked. Boom, marked here. Boom. Price is down there. Boom. Price is also buying here. Boom. This here, right? A lot going on. Volume comes into my level. Sell. Absorption here. Sell into that level. All of that, right? So this is the level right now. And Q also had that selling at the same time. So yes, I could have taken this down for 10. I could have. I would have aimed for this 20 down here, or wait for buying to reverse. Right, so I'm marking it here. I'm looking at it. I'm looking. I see volume is freaking building now. Oh, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. What's going on? Shit. This is interesting, right? Sell, sell, sell. Volume coming in. But we either gonna break or we're gonna bounce. Buying came in, right? Okay. Strong buying came in. I think I want to get into this trade. 632.50 is when I got in. This is 630.25. I got in at 29.26. So in 10 more seconds. So let's let this play out. Buying is coming in. I am interested. Yes, it's selling, 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 but we had buying here. It looks like absorption. Boom. Right? I entered 3 minutes later, so a little late. Buying, buying. Okay. Oh, buy. Right? Entered. Before it takes off further out. Right? So that's my entry. Right? The goal is this. Right? Well, the goal is to see this broken. So this is my first goal is here. This is my first goal, 55. So from here, 32 to 52, that's a 20-point move, right? 42 here, so about a 20-point move is the goal. That's my first goal, 20-point move. But my main goal is way up here, so it's actually a lot more, right? So I'm going to fast forward this. So I have my level. Price plays with me a little bit. Not really. I don't like being played with, but boom, starts to take off from here, right? Nope, it didn't. It's still playing around. All right, but I picked the level. Strong volume came in here. This needs to hold. We also had absorption. If we go back, we'll see that after I entered, we also got that. I think that was what was catching my attention, was the fact that this started showing buy as well. Not just the first one, but it was a lot of volume. So then, okay, boom, I entered, right? That was, I think that's what was showing buy as well. So we got into the trade. Price needs to hold that level. Price starts to move, push up. We do have the strong selling here. That's probably in the way. This is why I got into the trade. Price is here, right? Boom. Look for a straight, strong break up. I got out of this trade at 50, right? So in like 9 more minutes, I'm gonna get out. When we got to this level right here, consolidation. Not really liking it. Stop loss is now up here. I'm up 6 points, right? Or 5.5 points, whatever it may be. I'm up 5.5. I did gradually move it up, right? So once price moved up here, and I was able to move it to break even, I just moved it to break even. I said I don't want to see price come back down anyways. Price should not be coming back down. We had 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 leg. It may come back down, but I prefer to just keep it break even. There's nothing here saying why it should come back down. I'm looking for buying volume here or selling volume here to exit. This is what I want to use to exit this. But, and that's the big but, I got something from here which turned me off. All right. So here we got that. Okay. I'm marking this sell volume right here, because it's the only one I showed sell, right? This low. I have a sell up here. Okay, so now we're hitting this level. I don't see volume coming in. I'm waiting for that volume coming, that aggressive volume coming to say, hey, we're ready to do something. Nothing yet. Okay, I'm still holding on. I'm holding on because I don't see anything aggressive here. I don't see anything aggressive there. Nothing aggressive here. Nothing aggressive here. Right. Still holding on. Stop losses here. At least I'll get out 6 points or 5 points or whatever it may be. Right. I'm up positive nonetheless. We're at my 2 to 1. My goal is to go up here. Price pushes up one more time into this level. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I'm tracking the 25 tick charts. As each 25 tick charts closes, I'm tracking. All right, so that's where this, my stop loss is 2 points below this. I'm tracking it like that, all right? Okay. It moves up, boom, that one closes, bam, my stop loss moves. Now I'm up 9 points and take profit. 9 points and take profit. Right, 11 points and take profit. 9 points and take profit, right? That one closes. All right. I want to see price destroy this little red thing here, which is aggressive selling that we had here, which is part of nothing really, because we had this strong buy and then that's it, right? So there's nothing here, right? Still waiting for aggressive buying to come in. I'm about to close this out in a bit. I'm up $393, so I'm up 400 bucks. This one ended up, so I give it like about 100 bucks, right? Price does this shit. Now I'm like, man, I should just close this out for 400 bucks and just call it. Like, take that 400 bucks and call it. That's really what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, price is really not pissing me off. This strong selling right here starts to come in right here. I'm seeing this build. I said, this is not looking good. Right? I'm not looking at this though. I'm looking at this and this. I just have this here just so I can look at it later. Right? Okay. Bam. Doji candle. Aggressive selling. Yo, I'm out. Price reversing. What else am I supposed to do? Right? I could have put my stop loss right down here. Yes, a lot less. And hope for this to break. But this might have just been another. Let me move back down one more time and move up. Right? And we're at 1050. I don't know what might happen. So this happens. This happens. My fingers on the exit button. I have it held on. So we had 300, 312, 380. I said, okay, maybe we're moving up. Maybe we're moving up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn. Nope. Damn it. And that's where I exit. I said, screw it. Exit the trade. Aggressive selling here. Aggressive selling there. That's a reversal sign. Right? Even though we didn't get anything here, we got this volume. Price moved up. No volume here. I said, screw it. That's a potential reversal. That's a high potential of a reversal sign. No need to kill myself trying to stay in this trade. Exit. Save it. Call it a day. Yes, I thought about moving my stop loss right down here. Right, because this did not close yet. Right. I could have waited for this one to close, which would have been a little lower. I wish I did. Alright. I could have waited for the 25 to close. Because, right, I'm doing a lot. Right here, you can see that 25 closed back up. Boom, right? And here we go to what? 20 points. 20 points. 20 points. Boom, 500 bucks. Yes, 300 bucks more, or 200 bucks more, I would say, because I was up, yeah, 200 bucks more, right? But this is what I really wanted, because I was risking about 6 points here, all right, which is that. So I made like a 2-to-1, but which is what I really wanted. But listen, now watch though. If I stayed in the trade, right, if I'm tracking it, right, this is too close. I'm definitely gonna be moving my stop loss very close. It would have been here at least. But watch this. A lot of volume, a lot of volume, a lot of volume, a lot of volume. I would have exited right there. 50. That's a lot of selling volume. There's no point in me staying in this trade. This would have been my exit, 50. If I didn't exit up there, I would have exited right here. Alright, 50. That would have been my exit. And I may have just taken this short. Let's see how that worked out. Oh. Right. Now, this right here would have been very speculative. Like, we got buying volume into this. Right. Not really liking that. Boom, boom, right? And price goes to right here. Crazy build. This would have been my exit area right here. Right there. It kissed it. right? Come on, leave all this alone. So let's see what the high is. Come on, sheesh. High is 6368.5, right? 6368.5 minus 6332. 6368.5 minus 6332. 36.5. Yeah, that's what I really wanted. 912 points, right? But who's to say it would have happened, right? If we're looking at this here, yes. This right here, right? Boom, stop loss here, right? Keeping an eye on all of that. Price should not be coming back down. Boom, block, block. Reach the level. Both of them stopped right there. Yeah, both of them stopped right there, right? Boom, boom, right? Bam, bam. Maybe this is where I get out of. So this, let's call it 32, an 8-6 point difference. So yeah, that would have been 30 points, right? Boom. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? So 700 right there. Boom. 400 extra points, right? And we can see all that buying came in, all like aggressive buying came in, right? So that was the first trade. So we had a lot of buying, a lot of buying on all spectrums. So we entered there and price went. Now the second trade, 1104, yes, or the 8th. All right, we have buying here, buying there, buying that's failing, buying here, buying there, right? No signs of selling, right? We do have this little area that we're holding on to, but I don't feel confident in it. All right, so there goes price, buying, price pushes up, destroy a little area that I had, and I get a buy signal here, buy signal there, right? So two buy areas, right? So first bigger block give me these two, and the smaller block give me probably something up there. All right. So I draw the bigger block first, and that's okay. Let me draw these two here. We can see that it's all of that. Bam, 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 bam. Not really much here or there, right? Just wicks. Okay. So now I have my two levels. I have either entering down here between 63.82 or 63.98, I guess, right? Those are the entry zones. Down here and this here, right? So this is the areas of interest. So the strong buying here, looking for good rejection. So I'm just waiting, looking for something here. I'm looking for a sell price to sell into it and then bounce. I'm just waiting. We have a strong sell here, but nothing here to really tell me the price when it sells. I'm just waiting still. Feeling like I'm missing out. All right, I wanted to go short because I want to go short, but we got buy. I want to go long, but we have sell. We need to clear this. This is why I didn't enter a trade. Also, we had this selling up here, but because we had all this buying there, this needed to be clear, right? That's why I didn't go short. I want to go short, but we have buy. I want to go buy, but we got short. something needs to be cleared. Price clears this one. Didn't clear that one, but it cleared this one. At least if it comes here, I got this to face versus all of this to face. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so entry 1104. Alright, so here we go. Okay, I see some volume coming in. Selling. Alright, a little bit of volume coming in. I see buying coming in. I see somewhat of a wick. And price looks like it's ready to go. Okay, I like this. I like this. Alright, buying is coming in. Okay, boom. Buying is coming in. That's an entry. Sure, why not? Alright, I may exit soon if this starts to fail. But we get this fully closed. This one here is still looking to close. We did come from an area where buying was. Keeping an eye on this. We have a few seconds left on it. Ready to exit out for a short loss if I need to. Alright, keeping my eye on it. Okay. Price closes. Positive. Okay, cool. Can we start moving in my direction? Right? I don't have any aggressive selling here. I got buying. Right? Can we start moving in my direction? That's all I want to see. Adjust my stop loss. Okay, price picks up. I like it. Oh, I don't like this pullback. Okay, it's picking up. I like it. Let's move our stop loss. I was thinking about waiting a little further. I said, nah, I need to move my stop loss. Move my stop loss because if price struggles at this area here, I don't want to face a pullback further down and then move up. Yes, we have this right here, right? We moved out of this zone. Now that I see it, I wish that I marked it. We moved out of this zone right here. This little pocket is what we moved out of. Right, if I go to the actual charts itself, all right, we moved out of this is gonna take forever anyways. Well, I should have stopped. We moved out of this little pocket, so let me go into just notes. All right, price pushed out of this little pocket right here. All right, so this little pocket right here, consolidate, push up. All right, something right here. You can see that it's out of nowhere. Right, where did it come from? Right here, right? And if we go into the 25 tick chart, which is that whole thing right there, right? This whole thing, right? It covers that. It covers that little bit, even this here, right? Maybe there's something here that I don't know about. I can see it in the main chart. We go to the 50. It's just a gap. Let's add days to it. Let's see if I see anything. Okay, right? So if we go to the 50, it's nothing that we can work with, right? Price is above it. Let's go to 75. Right? Price just moved out of it, right? So nothing. Oh no, it's a buy right here, right? Strong buy. Came back to it, right? So this L area here, where did we come from, right? Boom, boom, pause, push up. So if we go back to 25 or 20, we see the consolidation and push up. If we go to the main chart, all right, let's go to this one here. Let's hit notes. All right, this is what we're dealing with. So we have this here, nice little spinning top here before price moved up. Pause, push up, right? This is something of interest. I want to see if there was anything up here that happened on this at 7 o'clock. Not much. All right, so boom, bam, right, and price bounced up. So essentially that was just this area consolidation, push up. All right, so looking at just areas of interest. right? Consolidation, push up. All right, so this area here look good. All right, you can see strong little buying here. Boom. All right, so we look at this candle here, we can see that. You can see that there was consolidation before the buying came out. So we're gonna mark that area here, consolidation, dead volume, push up. I like it. Strong buying, consolidation, push up. Here, these two candles right here, push up. Probably can even go into like Heikin-Ashi and see a lot more stuff, but now you just putting in too many factors in, right? So now we wait for candles to come. Okay, I like this, I like that, I like the consolidation, push up. Look for aggressive buying to repeat itself. All right, so let's go back to the charts. All right, so here we go. For this one here, I don't last long in it. I'm in there 10:58. I'm out. All right. If we jump forward, we see that price is coming down. Nothing I can do about it. Price moved up over 4 points. All right. Which is almost a 1-to-1. Let's protect ourselves. Buying came in. Price should not come back down. I look for another entry. I'm going to wait for another entry. Just waiting. Price pushes up. I said, oh crap, really? You gonna do that? I'm not gonna chase you. It looks good, but I'm not gonna chase you. Alright, price starts to really just dick around. I think price is gonna drop on us. Alright, price shouldn't just be dicking around like this, but I'm waiting for that buy to come up again. And then I just walked away. I got hungry. And then I saw this strong volume of selling coming in. This didn't even look positive anymore. I said, oh crap, yeah, we're done. I see selling coming in, we're toasted. Look at that. Finish. Alright, but not knowing that we still got this buy we didn't sell, we didn't break through yet. So buying can still come in. I saw this selling coming in. I said, yeah, we're gonna drop. And it's 11:38. It's a lot happening. This is done. That was my mindset. But look at this. Pause. Okay, look at that. Boom. No, look at this. I didn't see this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Right? Volume coming in. Sell, sell, sell. Absorb, 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 absorb. Absorb. Oh. Oh. Right? He's the only one that's a selling volume. Oh. What the hell is happening? Absorb. Absorb. Oh. Okay. Well, let's see. Give it a shot. We're still in that buying atmosphere. Buying-ish, right? Yeah, we had sell, but maybe this is stopping. Right? Strong selling volume. Look, we're moving up. Buying is coming in. Yes, 12 minutes for the market. Okay, let's enter here. This is 6395.75. We're aiming for 20 points for here, maybe 15 points, 15 to 20 points. Aiming for that here. Stop loss right down here. It's a lot of volume, right? This didn't close yet. It's got still a whole 2 minutes left. This looks like it's absorbing. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're giving this a shot. Hoping this is an absorption area. We do got to clear this cell. Alright, we'll push up, pull back down. That's fine. It's a lot of volume that came in. Okay. Still 2 points away. We had that buying that got broken, so keep an eye on that. We got 11 minutes, yo. Not really feeling this. Just want to move the stop loss to break even. All right, so that one closed. All right, so ideally that's a good thing. Okay, buying, cool. That one closed. All right, maybe we get a retest or not. Got close to a retest. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, stop loss, break even, right here. Stop loss either right here or break even. All right, looking to clear this little bad boy right here. This is when I came back. It was already like too late. It's freaking late as hell. All right, looking to clear this. We're at 12 o'clock. We're at break even. We're basically right. Yeah, we're right here. We're at break even. Probably have 15 minutes to ride. If not, that'd be cool. Need to clear the top here. Oh, clearing it. All right. We're now up 15 points. Stop loss right here. Up about 6 points. Keeping an eye on the 25 tick chart. Looking for some other volume to come in. Okay. Strong buying volume came in. Stop loss would be right above this. All right, here we go. Can we hit that 20 points? Can we hit this high on a high note? Looking for some volume, maybe some more volume. I'm liking this. I'm gonna track it now by the 20 tick chart. Look at this volume come in. Come on, I need you to push. A lot of volume came in. All right, we're still in buy. All right, so if anything, I look for a sell. Oh, buy volume coming in again. All right, I'm not liking the fact that price kind of stalled right here. Buying volume came in and price did not move up higher. And I'm going to exit this trade if it cannot hold, because price is pulling back. So we'll just take it, make it a 15-point trade. We're close to our 420. High 16. No, I got 95. Yeah, that would have been 20 points, right? Because I think this one closed red. Boom, right? So I'm out. 16. I'm out 6-4-11. But we did hit that high. We touched it. I think that this would have been an error to just exit. You got strong volume, strong buy into it. All right, just exit that trade. Boom. All right. So let's could have stayed right there, but we may have challenged it, and I would have been pissed. All right. You got challenged, right? So that would have been just a good area to exit. Eventually now here, I'm no longer in front of the charts. We get our price pushes up a little bit more. All right, so we get that extra buy. We got those volume that came in. You see volume came in up here, and then we got that buy. So maybe we enter at the close of that candle there and look for more prices, and we do get a little bit of higher prices before price reverses. Price really struggled up here. All right, capped out. Strong buying, but capped out. 50,000. All right, so that's pretty much it. All right, so that's pretty much it. I am done for today with this. I'm going to set up my charts for tomorrow and go from there. How much am I in? 35 minutes. So let's quickly just go over what to expect as far as earning wise. I don't see any of these as important, but there's a lot of earnings that's coming out. News wise, ridiculous. Oh, this 8:30 news. I want to be part of these. This one here. This one here. I want to be a part of. This one here. This 8:30 news might give me my zero prints that I've been looking for. Yeah. So major news week. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, major news week. Major news week. Insane. These 8:30s, I want to be in front of these 8:30s. So I gotta make it a moment to be in front of them. Alright, so anyways, I'm out. Talk to you later.